عزیز طلبہ و طالبات، فروق فاؤنڈیشن آن لائن اسکول کے ذریعے یکساں نصاب کے مطابق تعلیم حاصل کریں۔ اگر ہماری ویڈیوز پسند آئیں تو چینل کو سبسکرائب کریں اور دوستوں کے ساتھ شیئر کریں اور بیل آئیکن کو لازمی دبائیں تاکہ آئندہ آنے والی تعلیمی ویڈیوز آپ حاصل کر سکیں۔
بچو تاسو آنلاین سکول نه خپل نور هم تعلیم کوي شي او بورډ امتحان هم د انم او لسم ونه آرام سره پاسول شي. تاسو نور هم تعلیم کول شي خپل عمر مطابق. خپل مور او پلار ته فون یا لیپټاپ ذریعے مونږ سره آنلاین کلاس خستن لپاره خبره وکړئ. روزانه یو یا 2 غنټې آنلاین کلاس اخلي او چې به کله تاسو سکول ته ځئ نو تاسو ته نور مدد ضرورت نه وي. داسې پړی سره تاسو خپل ټایم او د مور پلار پیسې هم بچ کوی شي. آنلاین سکول څه هم فیس نشته. تاسو په زوم باندې خپل کلاس خستل شي او هر مضمون مکمل سبق ولا ویډیوز موجود دي. So now we are going to start the exercise of Unit 4, that is earthquake awareness and preparedness. So first of all we are going to answer the questions in the exercise. The first question is that, do you think earthquakes are scary? Earthquakes can sometimes cause serious disaster. When they are in high frequency, it can cause a lot of harm to people and their property. So yes, earthquakes can be scary. So in this answer, we have come to know that earthquakes might not always be scary, but when it is in high frequency, means when the shaking of the ground is very high, it can cause serious problems like to the people and to their property, to their homes and everything around. So in that case, earthquakes can be horrible and can be scary. Earthquakes چې دي کنه هغه کله کله ډېر زیات تباهي راولي. هغه هله تباهي زیاته راولي چې کله هغه ډېر زیاته تیزي سره راشي. نو چې کله هغه فریکوینسي زیاته وي، مطلب چې ځمکه کله ډېره زیاته ښورېږي زلزلې دوران، هغه ټایم خلکو ته هم نقصان وي او خلکو له کورونو ته له څومره پراپرټي وي هر یو شي ته نقصان وي. نو هغه کیس کې چې ده که نه earthquakes وکی کې خوفناک وي. Question number 2. Why is the doorway a safe place during an earthquake? If a person is left inside a house during an earthquake, he must keep himself between a doorway because it is safe enough that it does not fall or break during an earthquake. So a person will be safe then. Doorway is the only place in the house, most importantly, that is safe during an earthquake. It does not fall or break. So if a person is standing there during an earthquake, he will be safe. So if there is no way out of the house, so you must stand between a doorway. Doorway چې کوم د دروازې ولا چوکاټ وي، هغه کلم چې د زلزلې دوران کې کلم نه پرېوځي، نه ماتېږي، نه داسې نقصان نه ورکوي یو انسان ته. نو که زلزله راشي او یو کس پوهېږي نه چې زه چېرته اوس کور نه وتل نشم، نو هغه چې ده که نه چوکاټ کې ودرېدی شي، هغه بالکل پرېوځي نه یا ماتېږي نه، نو هغه یو سیف پلیس ده زلزلې دوران. Question number 3. What are some other safe places during an earthquake? There are some other places like moving under heavy furniture and walking into open space away from buildings, power lines and windows. So if you have the chance to save yourself, so a person must go, first of all, if a person is inside house, so he must get in under the heavy furniture, because if something fall on that furniture, it will not break. So the person will be safe under it. And if a person has moved out of the house, so he must keep himself away from buildings, power lines, electricity lines or windows, because all of these can fall. So it is safe to be away from them. چې کله زلزله راشي نو موږ ته داسې ځایونو والا پته کېدن پکار دی چې کوم کوم سیف دي کوم نه دي سیف که نه. نو ټول نه اول چې کور کې که انسان وي نو هغه بار نشي وتل، هغه ته پکار دی چې هغه هیوي فرنیچر وي هغه لاندې ځان هغه کي. خو که هغې چانس ورته میلاو نشي نو بیا کور نه بار کوي. نو کور نه بار پکار دی چې داسې ځای کې وي چې بلډینګز نه لرې وي، الیکټریکسټي لاینز چې کوم بجلي والا تارونه تېر وي هغه نه هم لرې وي، کړکیانې چې وي سترې سترې شیشو والا هغه نه لرې وي، ولې چې د هر چیز والا خطره وي چې زلزلې دوران کې دا راپرېوځي. نو دا هغه سیف پلیسز دي چې کوم مو ته پته کېدن پکار دی چې زلزلې دوران کې کوم کوم سیف پلیسز دي. Question number 4. Does the ground always shake in an earthquake? Earthquake causes the plates inside the earth to move, which results in the movement of the ground. So the earthquake is the result of the movement of the plates inside the ground. Earthquake چی دی کنا آها ہمیشہ چی دی وجہ سے چکم underground plates دی earth والا آها چکل اخری کی نو اہی دی وجہ سے کنا ہمیشہ زلزلہ رسی. نو دخ کیسز کے چدا کنا بے earthquake رسی چکلا plates movement شروع کی کنا ground کی نو اہی دی وجہ ground shake کون شروع شی خوری گی آغا زلزلہ بھی. نو اصل کی دب earthquake چدا plates والا movement دی وجہ رسی. Last question though, what should you do if you are on a bus trip during an earthquake? We should not move inside the bus because we can topple down. So we need to remain seated during an earthquake. If earthquake comes and you are in a bus, traveling in a bus, so instead of moving inside the bus, because the bus is also moving, so the person can fall inside the bus. So it is important to be seated inside the bus to sit on their seats while traveling inside a bus during an earthquake. چکلم earthquake راشی نو یو انسان ته پکار دی چې هغه بس کې چې کله روان وي نو ته پکار دی چې هغه همیشه خپل سیټ باندې ناست وي سیټ نه نه خورېږي ویله چې هغه بس کې ګرځېدن شروع کړي نو هغه پرېوتل شي بس کې نو هغه هم خطرې خبرې وي نو هغې دپاره پکار دی چې هغه خپل سیټ باندې ناست وي. So now we are going to do word sentences. These are the words that I have found difficult in the chapter. So let it make the meaning of these words clear by making sentences. So the first one is identifying. Police was identifying the murderer. Police chida kena identify kabalo matlab pejandalo murderer che kumyuda. No, identify means to know about something and to come to know about, like if the police was identifying the murderer means police wanted to know who the murderer is. Hazards, electricity has many hazards. They have many they are very dangerous means. Repairing, my dad was repairing his car. To repair means to make changes or to correct something. Ceiling, the ceiling of our house is very low means the roof. Foundation, the foundation of the house is very strong. Firmly, the rope is tied firmly to the tree. Impact, teachers has great impact on the students. Firmly means strong and impact means to have some influence. Like کله کله داسې وي چې ټیچرانو والا ډېر زیات اثر وي سټوډنټس باندې نو امپیکټ اثر دی. ډیزاسټر, تباہی. Earthquake sometimes bring huge disaster. Potential, Ali has good potential to achieve good marks. It means ability. Potential means ability. Potential مطلب دا چې یو انسان والا قابلیت زوري وي هغه کې څومره قابلیت وي چې هغه یو کار وکړي. Consequences, students who work hard end up with great consequences. Consequences means result. So if students work hard, they will have good results. Consequences means چې کوم اخر والا result وي کوم اخر والا نتیجه وي هغې ته consequences یې. So these are the sentences of the difficult words. I hope that the meaning of these words are clear now. So now we are going to choose the correct option. What should you do if you are sitting at a desk when an earthquake strikes? Get under the desk, run upstairs, or stay where you are sitting. So the best option here is get under the desk. What should you do if you are in a car during an earthquake? Get out of the car and stand under a tree. Stay in the car. So it's get out of the car. What do you do if you are in a stairwell during an earthquake? Go up the stairs until you get to the top floor. Go down the stairs and get out of the building and stay where you are. Get low and wait. Go down the stairs and get out of the building. What do you do? What do you think is the level of risk for an earthquake in your city? So it depends where you are living. But sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's low. But here in KPK it's mostly medium because but somehow it also depends. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. But mostly it is medium. What should you do if you are outdoors when an earthquake hits? Stay away from buildings and electricity wires. Stay near a wall. Run around for help. stay away from buildings and electricity wires. So here is a question in the next page. We are going to solve it. First of all, we are going to define the meanings of the words. Like for first one is earthquake. It means the shaking of the ground due to movement of earth plates, as we have described earlier. Earthquake आखिरी चिकला ज़लज़ले थी चिकला ground shake की चीज़ वजह ने चिकला ground earth वालों को मुख्तलिफ plates movement शुरू की. Community, a group of people living together having the same culture. दसे खलक चुकुम यूज़े पदी कि होला सकाफत और रहन सहन language हर यूशेस यू वनी भी आहते community. Rescuer, a person who save people. So rescuer आहकस चुकुम खलक बच गई rescue गई. Predict, to tell about future events. Predict से मतलब चे future events बारे के सोचता था खई चे मख के बच्चे की या चकी दन वाले दी. Prevent, to stop, to or to means avoid something. Prevent से मतलब चे यूशी न तो जान बच गए. So the next is we have to locate guide words among the words that are given above. So first of all, I want to tell you what are the guide words. Guide words are located at the top of the page. Guide words show the first word and the last word on the page. So according to alphabetical order, we need to locate these guide words on the page. So the first one word is community, that will comes at the start of the page, and the word prevent will come at the last of the page. So it is located alphabetically. I will show you that sometimes we see a dictionary. So in dictionary, the words are written alphabetically, and the first word of the page is also in alphabetical. All the words are in alphabetical order. They are called entry words. So entry word, every word is defined in a dictionary, and every that word is called entry word. So but guide words are those words which is the first word and the last word of the page. These both words are written at the top of the page. So these are the guide words, and among the above words, community and prevent, they are the guide words because they are arranged alphabetically. And the last thing here is to identify part of the speech. So now we are going to tell which word is what kind of part of speech it is. Like earthquake, it is a noun. Community is also a noun. Rescuer is a person, so it is also a noun. Predict, to tell about the future events, like you are doing an action, so it is a verb. And prevent is also somehow an action, so it is also a verb. So we have defined these words on the basis of their category. Hope these things are now clear to you, that which word is which part of speech. The last thing on this page is use a dictionary to identify the correct spelling of the following words. The first one has been done. Like here are given 3 spellings of each word, and we have to choose the correct one. So the first one is ceiling. So here the first is the correct one because the rest 2 are wrong. The next is electricity. We can focus on the spelling of these words, that the last one is the correct one. It's electricity, electricity. And the next one is earthquake. So the center one, EARTHQUAKE. So this one is correct one. The last one is poem. It's POEM. The first one is correct one. So these are some correction of the spellings, which is also important to learn the spellings of the words, because it gives a great impression when you are writing them and when you are using them. So we need to learn the spellings because it has a great impact. So now we are going to learn that what is a minimal pair. A minimal pair is a pair of words differing only by one sound in the same position and in each word. For example, pin and bin. The next one is bet and bed. So it only differs in a single sound. The rest of the sounds are the same. So in that case, it is called a minimal pair. Minimal pair اغیتوی چې کوم ټول ورډ سیم وي خو صرف پکې یو ساوند ډفرنٹ وي هغې ته مینیمل پیر یي. لکه اوس داسې چې کوم اګزامپل ده هغې کې یو پن ده یو بن ده نو یو پا ساوند ده یو با ساوند ده. نور سپیلنګ چې کوم دي هغه سیم دي. داسې بیډ او بیډ دې کې یو ټا ساوند ده یو ډا ساوند ده. بیډ بیډ نو دا ډفرنس د وجې نه چې ده که نه دو ته مو مینیمل پیر یایو چې کوم کې صرف یو ساوند چینج وي نور سپیلنګ هر څه سیم وي. Minimal pairs da consonant sounds. So th produces da sounds. There are two th sounds. One is hard and the other is soft. So the hard th is like a z sound, the z, and the soft th is like s sound. But they can sometimes make language hard to understand. There are words that vary only by one letter having the consonant sound f and the other having the consonant sound the in its place. So the minimal pair th has the minimal pair with s, sa sound, as well as za sound, as well as fa sound. They have got three minimal pairs. So with s sound we can see here as sing, think, sing, thing, sick, thick, pass, path, miss, myth. So the rest of the spelling and the rest of the sounds are the same, but only the consonant sounds are changed. So these little bit changes make them minimal pair. The next one is za and the, whiz, with, whiz, with. Now here you can feel that the sound is a little bit harder than the previous one. Breathe, breeze. So here the sound is a little bit hard when you are saying breathe, with. And when you are saying think, it's a little bit soft. And the next one is a fa versus da sound. Free, tree. Fin, thin. Fresh, thresh. Frill, thrill. Fought, thought. So here also the spellings are same, only the consonant sound at the start is different, which makes them a minimal pair. The next one minimal pair is of L sound and R sound. So examples are given here. The first one is alive, arrive. Fly, fry. Light, right. Lane, rain. Lace, race. And the next are the next one here is the group of words are given and we have to arrange them. Like first one is load and road, glass, grass, lead, read, lock, rock, play and pray, blush and brush. Here the rest of the spellings, the rest of the sounds are same. But the only difference here is L sound and Ra sound, La sound and Ra sound. So these also makes a minimal pair. So minimal pairs wala samajh delu چې کومې طریقې سره چې ده که نه دا ساوند اس سره جوړي مینیمل پیر، زا سره جوړي او فا سره جوړي. داغه اگزامپلز به تاسو ته کلیر شوي وي او هغې نه علاوه چې ده که نه لا ساوند او را ساوند خپله کې مینیمل پیر جوړي. V and W also makes a minimal pair. They are also consonant sounds. But in order to produce a V sound, we have to make rest our upper teeth on our lower lip. And to make a W sound, we have to purse our lips into a small circle. So in this case, we can differentiate between these two sounds. But the rest, it has the same sounds, but the position of our organs or the articulating organs is different. Like the first one is vest, vest, wiper, wiper, vow, wo, whale, whale, wet, wet, went, went. So you can see the sounds are the same, but only the position of our lip and teeth, these makes a difference. V and W also produces tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are something when all the words are the same in their sounds. So we can here look at the examples like wise women don't walk in the woods while wild wolves wander. So we can in tongue twisters we cannot talk speedily. It can create misunderstandings, and we cannot say it fastly. The next one is which, winds, white, weasel, wool, well. So you can see how the words are similar, how their sounds are so similar that it sometimes become even difficult and even impossible to say them. So V and W sounds also produce tongue twisters. The next one is ya consonants minimal pairs. Here yam, jam, ye, j. So here we can see that ya sound is replaced by j, ja sound. And in the next one yam, yam or jam. And the next is ye and j. So these also makes a minimal pair together. So hope now the concept of minimal pair is understood by you people, because we need to learn those minimal pairs like da and la ra sound, va and va sound, ya and ja sound. These all makes their together minimal pairs. Hope everything is clear now. Thank you.